When you see brands lead their creative with a purpose, I think people realize that brands stand for something greater than just the bottom line. And that's getting us noticed in a slightly different way. I think the other aspect of it is like what we're doing at IBM is we realize that technology and algorithms are built by people. Therefore, therefore they may end up mimicking the bias that that person has. So what we're doing is really building models to evaluate the models that AI has, so to make sure that there's no bias within them, and kind of constantly check the technology we use in order to make decisions. And the other piece of it is ethics, right? And I think that's important. Is standing for something, publicizing what you stand, and then not wavering from that stance, and holding that code of ethics to everything you do, because you build up equity in that relationship every time you take a stance, but it quickly erodes if you do one thing that varies from it. So I think those things together are building trust, and I think that's how IBM has survived over 107 years. Right? Yesterday was our 108th birthday.
Oh wow!
It's pretty amazing. And think of how we change what we sell every 10 years. So we don't sell products; we're selling trust and a relationship. We help clients get from here to there, and we do that. They pick us along the way because we're not tied to any one technology. We're gonna help you get there, and we know how to do what we've done in the past, and we are really adaptive at learning the technologies of the future and applying them to solve our clients' problems. Well, that's how I think all businesses future-proof themselves, right? Is maintaining that trust, that transparency, having an ethical stance, and delivering that purpose to audiences. So we believe blockchain is one step forward in the transparency world. If you think of just a few years ago, about 85 cents of every dollar that got made in a media buy made it through to the publisher. So those dollars are working hard for us. Now it's about 40 cents of every dollar. So more and more brands want to figure out how to use their dollars effectively to reach audiences, engage audiences, and deliver value. But what happens in the middle that's taking those pieces of the pie is not very transparent to us right now. A blockchain built with a network of partners can help deliver that. And so that's one aspect of it. The other aspect, though, is like there's adding technology to a problem, but then there's also having the players who are ethical and have the right DNA in their core too to participate in the blockchain. So you have to bring the right players to the purview. You provide that transparency and openness, and people tend to act in a way that's better for the collective. Blockchain's on the very forefront of its adoption curve, but I do believe what everyone is talking about is building trust with audiences, doing it in a transparent way, and doing it with equality in mind. And I do think that it's more than just a fad right now. There are real brands really bought in to know that we need to act, we need to be equal. And actually, IBM just started this initiative a couple months ago. It's called Be Equal. The little IBM, we turned the B into a B sign, and used the equal sign in it. And everything we do needs to be about moving that initiative forward, right? It can't just be about a campaign. It has to be about the way we work and the things we do. And I believe that's what you're seeing in the brands here as part of the ANA and the CMO Growth Council, is that the group of people in the room is a diverse group of people, right? Because you have to bring diversity to the room to talk about diversity and do something about it. And then B, the initiatives that we're bringing forward are not just words, but they actually have action behind them. And I believe that's the next step in this initiative, this ANA CMO Growth Council now, is we're aligning on some pillars, we're aligning on our missions and our outcomes, and now we're putting the actions into place and saying, let's go make this happen.